My name is Liliana.
Hi, Liliana.
My question is, why did God didn't destroy Satan?
Why God didn't destroy Satan? The answer is because he has a purpose for Satan. He has a purpose for Satan. This is a very hard question to understand. Why did God allow sin? Why did God allow evil? Why did God allow Satan to fall and the demons to fall with him? And the final answer is because it brings him glory. How does God get glory from allowing Satan to do what he does? How does God get glory from sin? Well, he does in two ways. He gets glory because Satan and demons and corruption and sin in the world allow him to display his holiness. How does he do that? By judging that. God puts his holiness on display, his righteousness on display when he punishes sin, when he punished the angels that rebelled. This is God displaying his glory, and wrath is part of his glory. But the other thing is this: because Satan operates and because there is sin in the world, God also can display his power and his grace. How would we ever know that God was gracious, merciful, forgiving if there hadn't been sin? We would never know that. We would never know that. But that is God's nature. So God allows evil, he allows Satan, he allows sin, one, to display his wrath, and ultimately he will bind Satan and cast him into the lake of fire. And the final judgment will come. He's already been sentenced to that. But the other reason he allows for sin in Satan is so that he can demonstrate his grace by forgiving people who are caught up with Satan and sin. That's necessary for God to put his full attributes on display. Does that make sense? Thank you, Liliana. Good question.
You're welcome.